From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your evening weather update.
It's been an active afternoon across parts of the area with showers and thunderstorms developing. On the northeast side of a low pressure back in Texas, you see these feeder bands of showers and thunderstorms. One has parked itself over northwest Alabama into southwest Tennessee this afternoon and produced significant flooding in the shoals, in addition to some damaging straight line winds and some small hail in parts of the area. These will continue in through the evening before they die out later into the overnight. And then I think we do this again all over again tomorrow evening as thunderstorms flare up in the heat of the day and they organize into bands once again tomorrow evening. So there may be additional flooding and flash flooding concerns across parts of the area as we head through tomorrow evening and overnight as well. It's one of those situations where we're getting into a summer type weather pattern right now, and it's not really possible for me to tell you a day in advance, okay, this particular town is going to get this particular amount of rain at this particular time. You're just going to have to pay attention to the radar as we go forward. Be ready to act if severe thunderstorm warnings or flash flood warnings are issued, because I've tapped you on your shoulder and let you know a day ahead of time that that's possible once again tomorrow evening. You're just going to have to be wary. Don't be worried about it, but just be weather aware that things will be ongoing here over the next few days. Here's that initial round of showers and thunderstorms moving northward in the southern middle Tennessee early this evening. Maybe some additional rumbles of thunder and showers moving northward through 10 p.m. to midnight. Again, through northwest Alabama before gradually weakening into the early morning hours here. Maybe some spotty showers toward daybreak. We'll start in the low to mid 60s to begin our day. We get some daytime heating. We warm up into the low 80s again tomorrow. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms in the early to mid-afternoon. And then watch back to the west. This exact timing may not be right. It may be a little bit earlier than what Futurecast is showing. But I think the overall idea of a more organized line of thunderstorms from the west moving in toward the area late afternoon and early evening, continuing into the early overnight, looks likely. And when that happens tomorrow evening, that may be when our heavy rain threat, gusty wind threat, and localized flooding threat increases again across southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. So just be weather aware. I don't really see a tornado threat involved with this. Not a big severe weather threat, but there may be a couple severe thunderstorm warnings, and there may be a couple flash flood warnings across the areas we go forward, because some areas today have already seen 2 to 5 inches of rain. And there may be a few more inches of rain in localized pockets tomorrow. I just can't tell you today where the heaviest rain is going to be specifically in which town tomorrow. You're just going to have to be weather aware. It works like this pretty much every late spring and summer, and you know that if you've lived here long enough. Rain chances continue through Thursday, through Friday, through Saturday and Sunday. That may actually increase again Sunday as the front from the plains drops down into the area and showers and thunderstorms become a bit more widespread before maybe a little bit of heat relief as we head into early next week. Low to mid 80s through Saturday. Some locations Sunday may be in the lower 90s, but I think everyone to the upper 80s head of the front, and then maybe a trip back toward the mid to upper 70s as we head through the first half of next week. Your hourly forecast for tonight: rain showers, thunderstorms continuing through the evening, tapering off in intensity overnight, especially after midnight. Maybe a lingering shower through the early morning. Morning lows in the low to mid 60s. And then we do this all over again tomorrow afternoon and evening into early tomorrow night. Showers and thunderstorms, a decent chance of that. And we have them likely for tomorrow evening and overnight. But they start up by the midday and afternoon. Highs in the low to mid 80s over southern middle Tennessee. More of the same over both northwest Alabama and northeast Mississippi. Here's your 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. That 80% chance of rain is for the evening and early overnight tomorrow. It's about 50% during the daytime hours, though. It's not zero at any point in here all the way through Tuesday of next week, but it may elevate itself again Sunday into Monday with that cold front dropping in. Maybe some drier weather and slightly cooler air toward the middle of next week. There's the look at your latest 7-day forecast. We'll have live cut-ins if there are any additional severe thunderstorm warnings issued across the region, and otherwise, I'll have my next forecast update right here at 9 o'clock.